This is Dave from cheapbooks.com. I'm playing World of Tanks. I'm going to be playing a heavy tank, the AMX M445. It's a Tier 7 French heavy tank. I'm also going to be playing a mission. It's a heavy tank mission. I'm just going to review it. According to the mission, I need to destroy 2 enemy heavy tanks. It's actually one of the more difficult missions, and the reason why it's a difficult mission is because they have to be enemy heavy tanks, for which there might only be 2 or 3 enemy heavy tanks. So it's going to be very difficult to complete this mission. This is a live game. It's not pre-recorded. It's not a replay. There are 4 enemy heavy tanks, and I have to kill 2 of them in order to complete the mission. What I usually do, excuse me, first thing I'm doing is I'm switching to premium rounds to help me complete the mission. It makes a small difference. I usually head to the F6 region. A lot of people are afraid to go there. I get a lot of action there, and you can actually see a lot of the map from there. You can get the people that are outside the town, inside the town. You've got a lot of options there. But the whole point is that I'm going to go wherever I think the action is, because I want to fight. Let's see here. I've got to find 2 of those heavy tanks. I'm somewhat low in the rankings. I've got a Tier 7 and I'm going up against 8 and 9s. So it's going to be difficult. There's tricks you can use to win, which is to let your allies soften up the enemy, but I don't like to play that way. I look for the enemy and I go after him. There's a medium tank there, but he's way higher than me, and it's probably not a wise idea for me to go after him. Although I did track that KV-5.
Penetration. Critical hit.
And then I hit that KV-3. I actually shot him under the building. And I'm going to do it again.
Critical hit.
And I tracked him, so he had to use a repair kit, it looks like. I'm going to hit him right through the arches, right under the building. He moved. It looks a little dangerous over there. KV-5 went around the corner. So I'm going to go around the corner, see if I can hunt him down. Oh, he died. It would have been nice if I could have killed him.
Ready to fire.
Okay, so I'm getting some of these tanks that are off in the distance. There's
Where
a...
they go? Target acquired.
I don't think I'll get a shot on that one. He's behind some buildings according to the map, but he's coming back out. But he also disappeared. So let's see how this T-29 is doing, or this T-44. See if I can shoot him. He's right there. I see his gun. There he is. But I didn't get a shot on him. But there is definitely a heavy tank there that I can go after. So, in order to complete the mission, I really have to go after that heavy tank. I can't sit back and hide. I think I just shot a dead tank. I gotta shoot at that guy.
Penetration. We're done for.
Okay, so it didn't work out. But that's what you have to do in order to go after the heavy tanks. There were only 2 left. The other 2 had been destroyed by other people. One of them was right there. I don't know where the other one is. Okay, so he's still right there. I had a chance. Even though he... Oh, actually, he's the same tier as me. So I'm going to return to the garage, and I still have to complete this mission. I need to use a heavy tank to destroy 2 enemy heavy tanks. And I've got a few options at how to do this. I'm going to probably go with... You want a fast tank. Like, I love playing with the TOG, but the TOG is a little slow, and it's difficult to chase after people with a TOG. So I think ultimately I'm going to pull out with an IS-6 or an IS-3. The IS-6 is one of my best performing tanks. I get a lot of great games out of this. He's got a great crew. Let's see where my IS-3 is. There's an advantage to playing with the IS-3. Has the same crew. I think I'm going to switch to the IS-3. And the reason why I'm doing that is because I want to gain experience points with my IS-3. I want to level it up to the next tank. So I put my crew into the barracks. I'm going over to my IS-3, and I'm going to pick up those crew members that came from my IS-6, and I'm going to enter the game. I'm going to check to make sure I've got enough ammunition. Everything looks okay. I'm going to be using premium rounds. Premium rounds, people think that it's an unfair advantage, but the reality is that it's not a huge advantage. I don't go in with premium rounds and destroy everybody. It just doesn't happen. You know, what happens is you go in and you end up wasting a lot of money. Okay, so there's 5 heavy tanks to go up against. I haven't played this map enough in the past year because I haven't played in the past year. So they changed the map, and I don't really know where to go. I used to always cross the bridge. I loved the battle at the bridge. I was pretty good at it. But now there's a new gameplay, new game style. I have to figure out where the heavy tanks are going to be. And I think this is a fast tank. The IS-6 is definitely a fast tank. Hopefully this one will be fast enough too. I have to go and pursue some heavy tanks. I should be capable of defeating all of them. Don't know if I can go down this way. It looks a little steep. Looks like we can. But I'm definitely going to get into the battle. And I'm not playing for the mission. I'm playing the way I normally play. So I'm going to be taking shots just like I always do. I'm not going to sit back and wait and just kill a guy because he's got low hit points. I'm not going to let my team soften him up. Okay, so we're entering a central area that I haven't played this area. I haven't gone through it. I've entered it with a TOG. Didn't make it very far. I think the game had a lot of lag anyway, so I wasn't able to really play it. So I don't know what to expect over here. I do know I'm going to go after that bulldog. Because he looks like an easy target. Wow.
Our main gun is down. Enemy vehicle destroyed.
Okay, so I hit him, but I have to turn my vehicle around. I have a damaged gun, which means I might have a longer reload time. See if I can fix that. Okay, so I see some heavy tanks at the bridge area, and there's one right to my right. I don't know if I'll be able to get to that T-29. It looks like there might even be 2 of them over there. Churchill is definitely an easy target.
Target acquired.
I'm going to keep on moving so I can avoid artillery. I know I can go down this way. The question is it safe?
Target unlocked. Track hit. We've lost some ammo, but at least it didn't explode.
say hello to my little friend. Oh, I missed him.
Target acquired.
Couldn't lock on to him. But I don't think he's going to damage me. He's just going to run around like a goofball. I really want to just go over the edge right here.
Where did they go?
Oh, shoot. So I got to get out of here. I want to go over the edge and get into the river. But I don't want to risk getting stuck. So I am going to hopefully find a route through here. It looks like there is according to the map. And it looks like I'll be showing up behind that IS-3. And it looks like things are good here.
Target acquired.
I have no idea if I was aimed properly
Permission
at that
to
guy.
engage. Let's find another target.
Doing my repairs. I'm gonna just keep ramming him.
Ready to fire. Penetration. I don't see the target. One of our trucks is damaged. Target acquired.
I gotta
We're immobilized.
get behind this guy.
Let's find another target. Enemy vehicle destroyed.
I gotta wait for my repairs. This guy is obviously going after. I know that there is a heavy tank somewhere this way. I need to kill him.
Ready to fire.
I need to keep going after him. He probably won't destroy me, although he could. Depends on what gun he has. He might have the sucky gun. And I'm going to hide behind him to avoid his allies' fire, the Chi-Ri, but it didn't work. So I got two tanks. I don't think they were two heavy tanks. I think one was a tank destroyer, so I'm going to try again. Go back to the garage. I am going to look for another heavy tank to play, which will probably be the FCM-50T. And the reason why is because I get the 2x bonus when I play the FCM-50T because it's the first time I've played today. You'll notice that I have quite a lot of tanks, and you might be wondering why I have so many tanks. And the reason why is very simple. I almost play every tank only until I get the double bonus every day. And that's it. By doing that, I don't have enough money to play with the premium rounds, so I won't be able to right now. So basically, almost every game I play, I'm playing for these double points or the triple points, or when they have the 5x points. So it levels up the tanks faster. I am getting double the crew experience. I am leveling up twice as fast. However, it takes a long time to level up 20 tanks. Excuse me. Usually in one day I can level up a tank, but it's one day of 10 hours of playing. Okay, so, wow, this is going to be the game. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 enemy heavy tanks. I got to kill 2 of the 7 of those tanks, and I'm one of the top tier tanks. I'm going to go on the west side because I think I have an advantage on the west side because I have a fast tank. Having a fast tank, there's a lot of different routes where I can bypass people, get behind them, shoot them in their weaker points.
Time to roll out.
And there's a good chance that a lot of their tanks will go that way also. It looks like there's going to be 3 of us headed that way. The E-25 is a great tank. that M4 I don't think is going to have a lot of firepower, meaning that he's not going to be of much help. That doesn't mean that he can't be, but that doesn't matter. I'll have to take these guys on mostly by myself. I'm going to have to weaken them and then kill them and hope that these guys don't steal my kills. And hope that I don't die. So here's where you got to start being careful. I'm just going to keep on going. I'm pretty fast. They're probably not here yet, except for their medium tanks, obviously. The Cromwell is a fast tank. Their heavy tanks probably won't be here yet. Got to be careful coming around. I'm going to start bumping into enemy tanks. There's one right there. But he's also a T-34, and I don't want to go up against him. So I'm going to go after easy Cromwell. Keep on running. Because I'm fast, I can run away. Always good. As soon as it goes green, bam. The IS-6 is very vulnerable right there. They're all vulnerable. Oh, I went up on a little slope there. So I'm going to have to go take care of this tank destroyer. Unless I can find a way down. Oh, you got me. That's too bad. I was really excited about this game. It would have been a great opportunity. What I was actually trying to do, I wanted to get behind those three heavy tanks. And I wasn't going to be able to do it easily because obviously there were two tanks behind me. So I was really stuck. And in order to get behind those heavy tanks, I would have had to go through those tanks. I suppose, on second thought, maybe I could have taken a dive over the edge. But I will try again with another game, and definitely with that tank. The FCM-50T is a fast tank. You can chase after a lot of people with it. The KV-2, I'm going to show you on the tech tree. I'm not that excited about playing the KV-2. The KV-2 leads to the T-150, which I already played, best tank of the game that I had. It leads to artillery, and I'm not that crazy about researching artillery, so I don't play the KV-2. It's one of the tanks that I skip a lot. Maybe occasionally I'll play it. So I saw that my IS-3 was done, but I have to put some ammunition in it. And it looks like... okay, let me first figure out what is it. I don't understand this. I don't have enough money for a small repair kit, apparently. So it won't resupply the small repair kit. I'm going to turn off the resupply option. And it won't let me turn it off. I'm going to put in the large first aid kit, because I have some. And I'm sure that I'll pay attention and I'll notice that it's there and I'll fix it later. I have no money. This is one of the first times in a long time that I ran out of money. So let's go into battle again. Again, I have to kill two enemy heavy tanks. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6 heavy tanks on the other side. I'm up at the top, which should make it easier for me. This map used to have the forest on it. It was very challenging. I loved the forest, but now they've changed it. It's got more of a mountainous region. It looks like there's more houses. I'm not too familiar with it, so I really have no idea where the enemy's going to head out to. But I'm going to play somewhat conservatively this time, which I rarely do, which I'm sure that I won't, but normally what I do is I just head straight for the enemy and I go hunt them down. But I'm going to take a wide sweeping run. This IS-6 is going to hit me, okay, and I'm going to go to the far west. One thing that I will add is that if you platoon with other people, you can get a lot more kills, you can win a lot more games. There's definitely an advantage to working together, platooning with people. I've done it before with some of the people in my clan, and we would go and the enemy would run from us. We would terrorize them because you know, I have an aggressive gameplay style, and when I've got some guys backing me up, they loved it too. We would really, really dominate on the battlefield. But unfortunately, everyone has different playing schedules, so you can't always platoon together. But I'm hoping to be able to get some platooning in soon. So we got some rolling hills over here. Haven't seen any enemy tanks yet. And always remember that it's just a game. You can always restart.
Target acquired.
You don't have to worry that you're going to die and you're never going to be able to play again.
Target released. Target acquired. Target released. Penetration.
Got to keep on moving. The T-34 is going to have the best armor, as far as I know. So he's going to be the most difficult to kill. Especially when
Low on fuel. We've lost a track. Drive on.
doesn't seem like the safest place over here. I'm going to get behind some of these houses.
Permission to engage.
It's like someone else had the same idea. Just going to keep on moving. There's safety if I keep on moving. See, they're afraid to go up those hills because I'm taking shots at them. I guarantee you they're not happy that I'm here.
Target unlocked.
Unfortunately, they're also shooting at me.
That one bounced.
I wish I were in a better place. I'm going to roll back behind that hill there. It'll make them difficult to hit me. I'm going to relax a bit. Oh, I didn't make it.
Everyone get out.
It was close. Okay, so I know that that's not a great place to go with this tank. I probably should have been a little bit to the left where that house is, and I could have used the house for cover. Being out in the open is not an advantage. If you decide to change your playing style, let's say you decide to play stupid, I'm going to play stupid. I'm just going to do the opposite and do everything that a stupid person would do, and don't worry about dying. You're going to die. That's what happens. It's not a good strategy. So you want to play smart. I miscalled that one. I should have headed for those houses. I didn't realize that the enemy that there would be so many enemy tanks there, and I kept discovering more. The low is a good tank. The low you can shoot people from far away, which is really good. Now, I had that one tank that I ran out of cash to rearm it. Not to rearm it, but I ran out of cash. So remember that chances are all of your other tanks are fully equipped, so you just have to switch to another tank and worry about equipping it later. For this type of a game, I have no idea where to go. There's 4 enemy heavy tanks. I have to kill 2 of them in order to complete the mission. I might have to wait a little bit The low is a slow tank. I have no idea where their heavy tanks are going to go. Excuse me. If they're fearful, they're going to head to the east because there's a lot of cover over there. But it looks like too many of my tanks, my allies, are going that way, so I'm not going to follow them. I'm going to do the team a favor. Right now, what I'm doing you shouldn't do. It's a very vulnerable position. But I have to do it as a shortcut because I left late. Ooh, come on, come on, come on. I had a lock on that guy, but... Okay, gotta keep moving. You don't want to be down where I was, in this area. Very dangerous over here. People can hide and shoot at you from far away. Come on, you gotta act fast. Okay, well, he's dead. Gotta keep moving. He's got our... Enemy has artillery. And... you have to zigzag to avoid artillery. Occasionally change your direction. I see perhaps 2 heavy tanks on the other side. I don't know what's on our side. Still got 4 left in the game. The AMX-12T is really no match for me, even though he's an autoloader. These guys are probably hidden well behind those rocks, so I won't be able to get at them. They're hiding back there. They're a bunch of chickens. It's kind of embarrassing that you've got those tanks hiding way in the background. They want the lighter tanks and the medium tanks to go spot for them because they're afraid that someone might see them. I'm going to advance up. I would love to be right next to that guy. I would literally move right up next to that tiger, get right behind that rock, and then take him on. I hope they spot that guy again. He's a medium tank, super Pershing, but he doesn't see me. Come on. So I've gotten 3 solid hits on him. This could put him away. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh. Okay, so now I'm going to get right up on that tiger just like that T-71 did, even though someone's shooting at him. We don't know who's shooting at him. The tiger seems to be a little timid. That medium tank back there is a fearsome tank. I wouldn't want to go up against it. And he probably was the one that just hit me. I gotta keep moving. I gotta move fast. Gotta get to that rock. They're really hitting me hard. See if I can figure out where that tiger's going. This could be my chance. He's dead now. The good thing is, I'm just going to wait a few seconds because they won't be able to spot us. Because the spotter's gone. So, now there's a little valley over there. I can go into that valley to sneak up on the enemy. Could also get him from here. I don't know if I hit him or not. Still 2 heavy tanks in the game. The artillery's gone. In fact, it looks like one of them is behind us. However, I need to kill him, so I'm going to take a chance and go after him. Hope that nobody else sees me.
Track hit. Target acquired. Penetration. One of our tracks is damaged.
Well, ramming this can work. Okay, so I've backed up into a safe place, but I'm going to turn around. He probably thought that I ran away.
Enemy armor is hit.
I hit him.
Target acquired.
Spin my, what I was doing was spinning my tank. He's an autoloader, so he can shoot many times. He's a higher tier tank. You know, you don't want to go up against them. Right now what he's doing is he's hiding so he can reload. And that E75, you need to chase after them when they're reloading. So I did not complete that mission. And I'm going to find another heavy tank. Probably the FCM-50T. Right here. This KV-2 has a gun that can kill a lot of tanks in just one shot. So that might be the tank to do it, but it's a very slow tank. Okay, I got a little bit of money, which is good, 11,000, it's not a lot. So this is a good tank. The French tanks have a lot of advantages in the higher tiers. They've got good speed, they've got a lot of autoloaders. They are popular in a lot of the clan war type games. You'll see a lot of French tanks. Let's see what we got here. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 heavy tanks. However, I'm really not that familiar with this map. And I know that the heavy tanks are probably going to go into the town. And the reason why is because they can hide behind stuff in town. So, you know, it makes sense you'd want to go around them and sneak up behind them with the type of tank I have. I'm probably going to head to town. And when I get to town, I'm going to have to flank them. I'm going to use my speed.
Move out.
I'm going to sneak up behind them. And I'm going to destroy 2 enemy heavy tanks. One-shot them. Okay, so it looks like I'm at the entrance to the town. And they got to come across that bridge. There's a bridge somewhere. I'm really not that familiar with the way this thing works. I have no idea where I'm going, but it looks like I'm going to some sort of a lower level. I'm going to back up, shoot anybody that comes down that way. Which looks like nobody's coming down. Why would anybody come down that way? No idea. Okay, so this is not a good spot. This is like being in a corner. I don't see any heavy tanks that way, so I'm going to go, here's 2 heavy tanks. They look to be quite far away from me. I'm going to get behind some of these buildings.
Ready to fire. That one didn't go through.
Keep on hiding. repair.
Penetration.
So I'm hiding, reload, come back out.
Target unlocked.
Gotta go after him.
Enemy is hit.
Oh! I shot low.
Permission to engage.
That was a mistake.
Target released. Enemy armor is hit.
I hit him. Nice shot.
We're dead for. Everyone get out.
I wonder if that was an ally that hit me. Somebody hit me from behind. It's possible that an ally hit me from behind. It scared me a little bit. Well, that was that. It was a good game. So in 4 tries, I haven't completed that mission yet.